Hello. This video is mainly to develop confidence in the minds of children. The teachers and parents play a very important role in bringing up children with confidence, because we find our children finding difficult to face exam. Though they prepare well, they become jittery just before the exam and they become sick. So they are facing all this and they are scared of failure. So let them be brought up with the mind to accept both success and failures. They need to be confident about anything. Bhagavad Gita says, that is Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, man is made by his beliefs. As he believes, so he is. So it depends on his faith. It depends on his beliefs in what he wants to be. That helps him to concentrate on that, to focus on his goal. So the term goal is used here. So it is very important for children to set up goal. That before that, what is the fundamental needed is know yourself. Unnai arindal, nee unnai arindal, ullagathil poradalam. That's a song. That line itself conveys the meaning, and it is a very good philosophy. Yes, if we know ourselves, we can win anything. That is, that makes us fight for what we want. So you can fight against injustice, you can fight against any issues you are facing or any challenge. So you should know about yourself. When you know about yourself, you know about your plus and minus, that is your strengths and weakness. So in schools, this activity is conducted. It is SWOT analysis, SWOT. This is done at the various level, even at the college, university level they do, and in a interview for job where they go, when they go for that interview for getting job, there also they conduct, but the level is different. So when they are young, if you do that, you know what the child feels it is plus for him, that is where he feels he is strong. That means if the child feels I am a good writer, or I am good at making pictures, or that is drawing, anything. And if the child feels I am not so good in something else, for example, he may be good at drawing, he may feel that he is not good at reading. So in that case, we are not saying it weakness. We are saying you are too good in this. So there is a possibility of doing better in that too. So we are giving that confidence, we are making that weakness into strength. Instead of saying you are weak in that, that weakness has to be conveyed into the child's strength. That depends on us. That depends on the words we use. That depends on how we give encouragement to the child. That moral boosting should be there. For that, self-confidence is very important. So the child should have confidence, only then the child will put in effort. So to take effort, you should give confidence to the child. So the child has to be informed about where he is good. The child knows about himself or herself, and as a parent we should tell them. So in this process we are doing character building also, because we make the child understand where he is very good and where he is not so good, then how to accept that and how to promote this. So that naturally you make the child accept everything. So the character building is also going on simultaneously. And the child has to be given only the positive thoughts. So when you give the positive thoughts, when you say, yes, you are good, you can do, so such things will promote the child's strength, inner strength. The mind is static. The thought is dynamic energy. So what happens when you give thoughts? The thoughts get more powers because the mind produces more energy when you think of thought, and especially the positive thoughts. So that thought gains the power. When thought gains the power, it enables the child to open up the various channels of communication. In that case, what happens? The child can communicate freely, that is, he is able to bring out what he feels. There will not be any inhibition. He will not feel that I may be wrong, so I don't want to say. He will not have such blocks because that positive energy is giving him, thought is giving him the energy. So the energy breaks up all the channels of communication. So he comes out and he shares his thoughts, his feelings. So there is more open talk. So that open talk promotes confidence in the child, and this helps him to have all the accomplishments. For example, when a child gets the positive energy and the child is able to come out, yes, I will do this. Like if I do better in this area, I can achieve much more. So when he does it, he is going towards the path of achievement. So he is able to understand where he is and what best he can do to promote himself in that particular area. So he is moving towards achievement. So this is the magic of positive thoughts. When a child is able to express himself freely, naturally there is an open talk. So what is a benefit of doing this open talk? He has many positive thoughts in his mind. That is why he is confident. So what happens? These positive thoughts get saved in subconscious mind. So at home we find the elders, they say you should speak only the good words. For example, when someone says, yes, I can do it, I will do it. If you say, no, I cannot do it, no, it is very difficult for me, I don't think I will do this. So when you talk of in negative, that gets both, whichever you are stressing, that get stored in your subconscious mind. So what happens? Those negative words or negative qualities which get saved in our subconscious mind will drive you. So what happens here? The attitude, action and behavior are decided by this way. So that what you stored in your subconscious minds drive you to that kind of behavior, drive you to have that kind of attitude, action. So naturally you find you are in the wrong side, wrong path. Whereas if you keep only the positive thoughts, yes, I will do, I can do, I have this potential, I can do this, with much more help or anything, much more coaching, I can do this, I can achieve this. If you have all this, speaking truth and following non-violence and all the good thoughts, good qualities, if you focus on that, only those get stored in the subconscious mind and that comes to your conscious mind and make the child a good human being. Because the child is exposed to only, the child has only the positive thoughts. So the child is able to bring out the positive thoughts into actions. So the subconscious mind is a very powerful tool we have. So we should be very careful in storing, when you store or when you utter words or when you are doing any action. We have to be very careful because only that is collected in our subconscious mind. For example, if you take a glass full of muddy water and what you are doing, though you empty, if you make that glass half with muddy water and pouring a clear water into that, you find the water still remains muddy only, though you are pouring the clear water into that. The same way, when you store the negative thoughts, negative words, negative actions in your subconscious mind, only that will stay in that mind. So that decides the character of the person. So a man is made by his thoughts, made by his beliefs. So naturally, those negative thoughts do not take us in the right direction. So it is we have to be very careful as parents. We should see that we are using only the right words, good words, positive words, and exposing the children only to the positive action. Because our mind, it is auto command. So there you find the positive words or automatically get stored and push the person to take the actions accordingly. And for a child to get a good routine or to understand him better or to develop healthy habits, right from the morning, ask the child to get up with the right, use the right side, because the right mind is activated when you do activities, and the left brain is also activated. Right brain and left brain, both are activated, and right brain for understanding and left brain for analytical thinking. So that is why we find, when you get up, use the right hand and you get up and bend forward and touch the floor with right hand, and after that you touch your eyes. So these are the practices recommended by the elders in the family. So the reason is they develop good body and mind. And meditation. Meditation is very important. Meditation for keeping the mind healthy. So you are able to develop span of attention. You are able to develop the concentration. Concentration is very important while reading. So that is very important. So meditation is very important, and the child has to be trained to prepare a timetable for the day, what to do and the time, so that he will learn the time management too. And as he grows, he should be taught to set goals. Goal setting and programming mind. So when he sets goal, he should prepare his mind how to reach that goal. So when you set goal, you should do prayerize, picturize and actualize. So prayerize, we all believe in our prayers. So you are offering your goal to the God through your prayers. Then picturize, visualize. If you want to become a doctor, visualize that. If you want to become an engineer, visualize that. If you want to become an actor, visualize that. So as you visualize, it becomes true because you are only thinking of it and you are working for it. So next one, actualize. It is not enough if you do only prayers and if you do only picturize. Actualize, you are taking effort to go through that process. How to achieve, what are the steps to be taken, what are the procedures, which are the classes I should attend to take up this exam, to get through in this examination. So all these efforts, all these steps have to be followed under actualize. So prayerize, picturize, actualize, then you reach your goal, you will attain that. So this is very important. So the basic is confidence. There should be clarity in your mind. Only then you are setting the goal. This is like even great things, all great things if you look at can happen even from small things. For example, if you look at banyan tree, such a big tree, but the seed is very small. If you look at beehive, small bees collecting, making honey, and you get such a huge quantity of honey by them. So anything is possible by us. It is not that only you can do or the other person cannot do. Anything can do. So let us have that confidence in ourselves, but follow all this. So know yourself and build self-confidence, then goal setting and work for that, prayerize, picturize and actualize. So these are the steps to be followed by the children. So the parents to motivate them. The child will get the confidence. Sometimes I used to sing song for my children. Unnai arindal ni unnai arindal. That's a song I always refer. Then I used to sing song for my son. Unnal mudiyum thambi thambi. Unakkul irukkum unnai nambi. So we should know our capabilities. We should understand ourselves. That is the basic thing. We find many people not able to face the failure. So they go to the negative action. All thinking like that should be stopped. So how to stop it? How to protect such people from doing so? Only by developing confidence. Yes, I can do that. I will do that. Even if this way is closed, there is another way open. Let me explore that way and go through that. This is how the children also do. If you are not able to the particular subject, then choose another subject. Wherever you feel comfortable, whichever is easier for you or you like. That is very important. Your subject you like, take up that subject and do that. Because only then you have interest. When you have interest, you have confidence. When you have confidence, you go set the goal. So you are following each step beautifully. So understanding ourselves is the fundamental. Then how to face exam. Facing exam. We have talked about self-confidence. We have talked about visualizing goal. That is very, very important. That visualizing goal should be throughout, even for elder persons. Because at any age we can have goal. And that goal has to be visualized by us. Because you are thinking only on that, so that you will be working on that. Program your mind. And look at the mirror, say, yes, I will do well. I will definitely do well. So that confidence level will be increasing. So in the examination, our children should face the paper with confidence. As soon as you get the paper, you just do deep breathing. So when you do that, you should be aware of your breathing. When you do that, you find the right brain and left brain get activated. So right brain is for understanding, left is for analytical thinking. So in the paper, when you go through 15, reading time is given, I think it is 15 minutes. So during that time, you can read the questions and you understand the questions. Wherever you get application questions, why, how questions, then you can connect the answer or you can recall the answer. So because your left brain is activated, so you get that energy, you get that power. So that is why to remain calm or to do meditation or to do breathing exercise just before you start the exam, that is when you get the question paper. Just before that, if you do that, your mind will be in a very, very good condition, and that will be healthy to face the paper. So that you will not get jittery, you will not get confused, you will not lose confidence. So this is what we have to do. And you have already prepared, the answers are in your subconscious mind. You have to open it. So how to open? Concentration is the key. So with the key, you open the subconscious mind and the answers, because you have been reading for so many days, so many months. So definitely all the answers would have been registered there. So you can bring out those answers from your subconscious mind to conscious mind, and there will be continuous flow of getting answer. So you can do the exam within that time. So you will be good at time management too, because you should be, when you do this sort of exercise, you find you will get the answers quickly. So you know within what time you have to write so many questions, then what sort of questions to be answered. So you will be knowing within 3 hours how many questions I will do. So your mind plan, that is what programming your mind. So your mind plans so well, and you are getting the answers from your subconscious mind to conscious mind. So there is no problem. You can write very well, and you will not become tense. There's no tension in life if you follow such procedures. So believe yourself, that is very, very important. So the belief in yourself is the basic thing. That is what called confidence, self-confidence. This is applicable for all age groups.